Hi guys, today's video is going to be a review on Jaclyn Hill's bronze and blush duos and also her Mood Light powders. The Mood Light powders come in this beautiful box and it's got a metallic finish and it has Jaclyn embossed on it. And these powders are supposed to blur your imperfections and enhance your complexion and deliver a radiant finish. And they come in this beautiful component. And they retail for $32. I have the shade Do Me. Similarly, the bronze and blush duo come in the same kind of packaging, metallic finish with the embossed Jaclyn on it. And they come in this component, which is black and has a 3D J. And it's actually pretty big and it has a really nice mirror in it. So the bronze and blush duo says that it's supposed to build a flawlessly blended sun-kissed bronze look. They're soft matte bronzer and a satin blush, and they deliver a soft focus blurred finish and brush on like second skin. So from what I've heard, they are very buildable and kind of sheer, which I enjoy in a bronze and blush, so that it's not so muddy and that I can build up to the pigmentation that I want. And this one retails for $36. So if you're interested, then keep watching. So I'm going to start off by setting my face, and I'm going to be using the Mood Light powder in Do Me, and it is really beautiful. I'll show you the original packaging. Looks like this. It's a circle, and it's silver, and it has Jaclyn all around it. But the new one, it's still in a frosted container, but it has like this gold packaging and a 3D embossed J, and it's stunning. So I'm going to set my face with this. I'm also going to use a normal setting powder for under my eyes, anywhere I don't typically want more attention drawn to my pores. So I just set my under eyes with the Flower Powder by Beauty Bakery, and now I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Cosmetics Mood Light in Do Me. And I'm just going to take it on my sponge, and I'm going to put it all over the rest of my face. Now this powder does give a beautiful sheen. It's truly like a glow from within. It doesn't make me cakey or feel heavy on my skin either. And I am oily, and it doesn't make me look like I'm an oily mess. Because I have tried out the shade Brighten Up when she first came out with these powders. I never tried the shade Do Me before, and I think I like it better. It's just... They're very similar colors, in my opinion, but I think this one goes well with my skin. So I am just setting my face in this powder, and the reason why I don't set my whole entire face with this is literally the only reason is because when I did that in Brighten Up, I don't know if it would do the same thing in this shade, but around my nose it looked like I was a little bit oily, but it was just the powder. So I like to put setting powder, normal setting powder, underneath my eye and where my corner of my nose is. And I will build this up a little bit more with a brush as well. I don't know if you can tell, but my forehead, like, it doesn't look oily, it just looks really beautiful. So now I'm gonna go into the blush and bronze duos, and they come in this packaging. It's a black packaging, and it has the embossed 3D J as well as the Mood Light powders, and it has this beautiful mirror, and it's actually a really good mirror too. And as you can see, there are also generous pans. So I have the shade Sunkissed and Bronze Moment. So I'm just going to take my bronzer brush that I normally use, and I'm going to see how they apply. They're really easy to blend out, which I appreciate, because I don't like when a bronzer is too pigmented and it looks muddy when you blend it out. So I prefer more of a sheer formula, and it seems like that's what it is. And it gives actually a really beautiful bronze. Like, that was really easy to blend out. I'm just going to use a smaller bronzer brush for my forehead. Yeah, it's really easy to blend this formula out. I believe that these were also made in Italy along with her highlighter. Yes, these are also made in Italy. And they're really buildable too, actually. You can build them up without them looking cakey or weird on your skin. It seems like you can build them up pretty nice. which is good because it's a sheer formula, so I'd like to be able to build them up if I like. And it doesn't make my skin look flat. You know how when you have too much powder on your skin like kind of looks flat? It doesn't give that effect, which is really nice. I'm gonna put some on my jawline like I would normally do. I really like this color too. I think this one was for medium skin, I believe, and I am not tan right now, and it actually works really well with my skin tone, so I really love the way that looks on my skin. You know, I get a little nervous sometimes with bronzers because I don't want them to look muddy, but this was like effortless. So now I'm gonna go into the blush, and I think that it's supposed to be sheer as well. And it's like a satin finish, which I like. I've been liking a lot of like satin blushes recently, as opposed to matte, which is what I normally would use. Yeah, it's really pretty, and it seems like it's buildable as well. Same thing with the bronzers. I would rather be able to build them up to the way I like it. That color is really pretty. And I like how it's a satin finish and not a matte finish. It's really easy to build up. It does seem to be blurring my skin, which is also a big plus. Yeah, I like that I'm able to build it up to this intensity level and it not be cakey. Oh, another thing about the packaging, I'm so excited about this, is that I have long nails and it's hard for me to open some types of packaging, but this packaging is so easy, and when it closes, all you have to do is press it down, and it's like a magnet. I don't know, I thought that was so cool. So I'm just gonna carve a little bit because that's what I normally do. Even though I really don't need to. It's just a habit. Now I'm just gonna take it off. I didn't want it on for too long, just enough. So I'm going to go back into that Mood Light powder in Do Me. And I'm just gonna apply more to my cheeks. This is really beautiful because it's a subtle highlight. If you're somebody who doesn't like an intense highlight, which I do like an intense highlight, this would be very beautiful on its own. But I just love it because it literally gives my skin a radiance that it normally doesn't have. And it's just really beautiful. A little bit more up here. I didn't get to grab any of the new shades of our highlighting powders, so I'm going to go into my Flash palette. It's the same exact formula and the same exact shade I'm going to be using. I'm going to be taking this shade Iced. And this is my favorite highlighter of all time. This color, Iced. Oh. It's just the perfect color, for me at least. So I'm really glad that she brought these back, because if I ran out of it and I couldn't get it anymore, I don't know what I would do. Not to be dramatic or anything. It's just the perfect like champagne highlight. And who doesn't like a champagne highlight? I do. Not just the color, but the formula is really nice for the highlighters as well. And I didn't get to grab any new shades in the Beaming Light. I only have Extra in the old packaging. This shade is here to stay, so that is also good to know, because this highlighter is very intense. If you like an intense highlighter, this is the one. So I'm just going to put it in my inner corner. As you can see, it's really intense. Now I'm trying to grab as little as possible for my eyebrow highlight because it's intense. But the good thing is it's pretty easy to blend out if you put too much on. And here's my finished makeup using all of my Jaclyn Hill products, the Bronze and Blush Duo, and the Mood Powder, and her highlighters. So all in all, I really like all of those formulas, and they all work really well for my skin, and they just blend out so effortlessly and beautifully. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.